Hey everyone, welcome to Ellipsis DBS on YouTube. Ellipsis TCG on YouTube. We have a deck profile today. We have Joe Ramos here, top 4. He played in the 1K thing that CGU does. They do poorly, but that's not a point.
Yeah,
he did Dragon Ball stuff. What'd you do today?
I played only the most fair and great deck ever, Vegeks and Trunks.
Would you just look at that?
Wow! And on the back side, his color of his hair is yellow, but it should really be rainbow after today because a lot of the degenerate stuff that I did today was crazy. It's a Vegeks. It's the same deck except without Bibbidi, so you can't go in on a 1-drop anymore. But you can do this. You can play the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and the girl they do fun stuff with.
Sketch.
It's Mary.
Yep, that's Mary basically. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. You play all these cards for free. If you don't play 4 of each of these cards in your deck, you should probably just throw away the deck. Don't even bother building it. Late Descendant and Reluctant. The father and son decide to get angry. So here they are now. I play 4 of this now because this is literally the best play of the deck. Like, if I don't see this card in my hand in my opening 6 against most matchups, I put my entire hand back. I don't care. There could be 2 double strikes in there with 2 super combos. If I don't see this card in any of those matchups, especially matchups I feel like I need it, I just put the whole hand back. Chances are I end up drawing the super combo or the double strike anyways. Might as well try to hit this. I think 4 out of the 5 times I put my whole entire hand back today, I just drew into this. Either on the draw from the leader or just from the mulligan. And for Reluctant, when you play mill 5, play stuff that was in your drop area. Or you get to play the other cool card, the Emo Phase. Black Massing and Splintering Mime. It's the only target in the deck for this. And this is the only target for this. I don't play the Overwhelm, Ravager. I'm past that. It's a 50 card build, so there's just better Overwhelms to play now. This goes into this basically. I tapped 3 for this a lot today. Especially in the Gotenks matchup when it went long. I tapped 3 because they're not going to be able to counterplay it. Because that's barrier. Against Vegeks Mirror, you can tap 3 for this safely. Unless you have like Rebellion Hammer, but you should be able to see that by the time you play this card. And against Red, if it went long, you can tap 3 for this. If you haven't awakened yet, against Broly BR, and you make it to 3 energy, you can tap 3 for this mill, and then possibly kill them that turn if you have this live. I did that to a Broly BR player today. Onto like kind of the newer cards, this Haru Double Strike. This card's a 1-drop. It says permanent during your turn. If you have a black Unison card in play, it gets plus 10 power and Double Strike. It's a 5k. This card is insane. It's a 1-drop Double Strike. Crazy. Early game, it's good. It's good to answer Unisons. Black has a problem with answering Unisons, especially in the format where they get really big, like the Baby Unison, Vegito Unison even. Green has like dormant and stuff, but you can probably sneak away with this after they dormant you and pitch the first time. You can tap 1 for this and swing on their Unison. If they have the other dormant, they need to use it there to try to clear it, or they just take double strike to the Unison. Either way, you're good. Either way, you're better off. That's what I tried to say and failed. 2 Majin Buu Wicked Incarnate. This is your draw power. I wanted to trim the deck down to 50, which is why I played only 2. It came up in the grindy matchups, but I really didn't miss like a 3rd one. There wasn't a matchup today where I'm like, I need to draw cards off this card. It's just there as a play you can do if you have an energy to spare. As a recurring theme throughout the main deck, there won't be any extra cards. There's like a couple tap 110Ks, so most of the time I just tap out and just play defense. 2 Fu Mission Accomplished. This was perfect. This grabs back super combos. This grabs back some of the overwhelms that we'll go over later. It grabs back anything you need. 2 is fine. Since Bivity is nerfed now, you'll need to play like 3 or 4 of this. 2 of it's fine. You'll mill them most of the time. And I played for this super combo. Some builds are doing 2-2 splits with Bivity and this. Yeah, pre-release. That's great.
My man's like stamps.
I love shiny cardboard.
He collects stamps.
I collect black cards. That's my gimmick. This is a draw super combo from set 11. Every color got one, and this is the black one. Put a card at the bottom, draw 2. It's really good interactions with the leader, especially late. After you have like 2 cards left in your deck, you have 20 in the drop. Instead of like milling with the leader first and then like reshuffling your mill, if you want to get the mill 5 to fill the drop, you can swing with your board and like combo this and like combo 2 super combos or something to like draw cards to reshuffle your deck. Then you can mill with the leader. It also helps you put stuff at the bottom if you know you're gonna mill them later. That didn't come up today because either they were dead or it was just better to just use it. There's no overload or anything in this deck, so. It's a play that can happen. I can put a freaking Vegeta at the bottom.
No, just the fact that he went because they were dead.
Yeah, today it was just the matchups were like they either killed me or I killed them. And in a grind game, that doesn't matter. 4 Hidden Power East Supreme Kai. Only 4 double strikes, 4 optional double strikes. I didn't feel like I needed more. This was perfect. Especially against green. It didn't come up a lot today because I only play 1 green deck. But when they dormant you, this is a great card to have to make your attacks mean more. Also late game double strikes, or even early game double strikes, taking decks from 5 to 3, because all the new super combos require you to be at 4. So taking decks from 5 to 3 is really good. This card's just great. Now for the Overrealms. We got new players in the deck. We got Brainwash No More, the emo phase phasing out right here. 30k Overrealm. Its Overrealm's cool. Free 30k Overrealm puts 3 black battle cards back when it's Overrealm, so he's technically in an Overrealm 3, but you need to have 6. But it's only here for its active battle. If I have a black open, decks can go, sell on 3 and swing at your life when you're like at 4. Because I'm just going to tap a black energy. My leader card is black. Discard this card, create a life. I don't take damage from that battle. So like when I'm at 2 or 3 and decks just want to try to go in to kill me, I can just tap a black and prevent that from happening. Free Overrealm with a double strike Kai is really nice too. Okay, the cards are stuck and no they're not. SS3 Goku Mano Mission. Another free Overrealm. This one's 20k, but it's double strike critical. I'm a little bit weird on this card. I think I played it once or twice today for its Overrealm. I really want this against like decks like Broly BR or even like Gotenks when I'm on the play. There's another Overrealm that can just, it's double strike critical. And when they're at 5 to take them with a 3, that's like the best application for this because they can't just use a super combo to out combo this. I mean, most of the time, what I do is just I Overrealm it, swing, put a 5k on it, either way. So like, they either give me like a ridiculous amount of cards or they're just taking double strike critical from 5 to 3, which is really good. And 2 of my favorite cards today. 1 Mirror Creator Absorb. I love this card in this deck. It's what killed me today in my Vegeks losses. And it's what helped me kill my opponents too. You take them to 1, and if they tap out and they're at 1 life, you don't care about your drop because they're dying. You put your entire warp, it doesn't matter how many cards it is, you drop into your warp and then you play this guy in swing. Against like blue and stuff like that, or decks have a big ass hand that you can't really like finish them off with another attack. This is just game. And I play a Seeker Rare in my deck.
Team Logo.
Team Logo. Dragon Ball's Negative Energy Overflow. Do it twice against a Broly BR player. Destroyed him twice with this card. Cleared his whole entire board. And then just killed him on the crackback. Against my Vegeks opponent. Round 1. Game 1. he had everything. He had like 3 Kais, the Trunks blocker, he Elite Descendant with Reluctant on board, and the freaking Time Agent Vegeta. He just vomited out his deck on his field, and then he attacked with a Vegeta. I just went negative energy overflow after comboing out and milling nothing on my first turn. And he goes, "Oh, that's cool." And he put his entire board into his drop, and that just swung everything. So that was that 50 cards in the main. Let's go to the great side deck here.
Show me that sideboard.
Oh man, 3 Dark Power Black Massey. This was a card I wasn't considering playing in my side. I came to a conclusion that it was only good against 2 decks going first. That was Vegeks and Broly VR. We didn't come against Broly VR because I had Elite Descendant or the Seeker or didn't see this card. But against Vegeks, this card's annoying as hell. I didn't realize how devastating this card was in the mirror now until I played the mirror and it got played against me and I played it against them. You have to respect this card in the mirror. It's also can be a self-awakener if they decide not to attack you. So an interaction with Broly BR, if they leave you at 7 life and you have the whole Reluctant play and you don't hit a Trunks of your mill, but you still have 7, you can swing with this, take the life, and then or do the Reluctant play. That also works if you're like on the play you tap 1 for this and then see the Reluctant later. On turn 2 you just do Reluctant, mill the cards and go Reluctant, Elite Descendant to Reluctant, Reluctant to Splintering Mind, and then Awaken. So that application didn't happen today, but that's something that can happen. 3 Power Bursts, only 3 negates. They're in the side. I didn't decide to main any negates. I didn't think I needed them in the main, but I definitely sided these. I needed negates against like Vegeks, Broly EBR. You need like 1 negate in there to just make it to your next turn without losing your entire hand. Dark Broly actually gives its deck problems because they have a bunch of cards in hand and their crackbacks are really big because they have big attackers. So you need negates against that. I didn't face any today. Even against green, you need a negate. Sometimes against like Grim Reaper because the card's great. Rush back your 1 drops. It's the card that literally did not get sided in today because I didn't face matchups where it came in for.
Favorite sideboard cards go.
Super Kamen, like, huh. Until you forgot what this card does, it's a counterplay. My leader card is black, which it is. Mine is 4 or less. If the battle card being placed costs 3 or less, it's sent to its owner's warp instead of being played. So that's a nice topo you want to play on 2 or 3 to try to stop my turn. How about no? That's a nice Gohan Servant you want to play to try to do really fun stuff. How about no? It could also counterplay some things. Like, they didn't side it in against Broly BR, but in theory you can just counterplay the 3-drop if it gets too late in the game. But it was only mainly here for Topo and the Servant. Gohan. Another card that I realized didn't side in once, Mekamora, the Broken Seal.
This card's so good.
It's a card so good, but what do you call, right? Because
they're dead?
It's because they're dead. It's 2 energy. Like, 2 energy in this deck is, like, crazy to spend about.
Bro, we don't want to tap mana to play battle cards.
We just play stuff for free and hope it works. Our double strikes are energy that we're typing, or mirror for game. But in theory, you can call a Topo. If they have the Vegeta, if Blue has the Vegeta negate, that comes out and says you have to sack an energy in order to attack again, this can help. You can just call that. You can call Gohan. If you're threatened by an SER early, you can call the SER. You can't call Baby Hatch because he still gets the effect. And you get to keep it in hand, I believe. Or maybe it gets placed in the drop.
I have no idea.
No, the attack still is stopped, but most of this is versatile. It's also a 15k body. This card's really good. I'll probably never take it out the side, ever. 2 Secret Identity. The last 3 cards really were put in for Koitsukai, because I didn't realize how many Bulmos were going to be in the room, and then I scoured the room when everybody was writing their deck list and didn't see any. So I just took out the 3 Koitsukais for these. This is really good against Broly BR. Wipe their entire board. Can come in against Gotenks maybe if they start playing a lot of tokens. The mirror match is really good. Ironically, I didn't side this in for the mirror. I kept the man animation, but I should have probably just sided this. But it could be really good in the mirror and Broly BR. I think those are the only applications. Blue deck stopped prioritizing a boony plays, and they'll just bounce it to your hand. So it's not that good against. It's only really good against Vegeks and Broly BR, I feel. And we didn't have 3 foil secret identities. We only had 2. So I'm like, I can't play a 3rd common secret identity.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking not. So I played 1 max power Kamehameha. I lied. This is the 4th negate. I thought I only needed 3. Yeah, this is here as a 4th negate. Negate I can just keep looking people back. If there was a threat on board that was higher than their energy cost, I could just take it out. I never sided this in once. All the cards I sided in today, it was literally this. These cards were not sided in one time. Because the matchups just never came up for them. Like, I didn't face generic red, I didn't face blue. So they didn't come in. And that's a deck profile.
Any shoutouts?
Shoutouts to Team Ellipsis. We're here. Shoutouts to Dylan for holding the phone and recording me.
Thanks,
Shoutouts to everybody that was at the 1K. Small turnout, but still was fun. And yeah, shoutouts to Jesse. He's over here. Say hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
And
There's stockings on my wall. God damn it,
there's
Catherine.
stockings on the wall. Hey, say hi to Catherine over there. And yep,
It is November.
November.
You animal.
Yep.
God damn it. Thanks for watching.